Yours and/or others. Have you considered naming your child?
Next, we got Red Wolf. Red Wolf just has Red Wolf's head as a cap. Honestly, pretty cool character. Cool animations, cool fighting style. Yeah, there's not really much to say about him. You got Rhino. Honestly, one of, if not my favorite, large figures. Not only in the game, but from the Spider-Man franchise. Because I just like the way he's built. Super simple character. Super effective, and I love whenever he gets mentioned in Spider-Man games.
Guy in the pool is here to stay.
Big fan of the way he fights, and honestly, the most surprising thing about him is
you're gonna like finally put me back on the group or what? Like I've been fucking kicked out for almost.
Yeah, sure, I'll have you back.
24 hours.
Also, his running is pretty cool, and I think the most surprising thing about Rhino is the fact that he gets unlocked in Egypt in this game. But what I would say what stands out the most is the fact that they brought back his old
college.
This is quite
he finished.
conundrum.
He went back to Saudi. Next, we got Ronan the Accuser. No, he didn't. Ronan the Accuser. Pretty cool character. Has this large beam with it as well. I'm not a fan of his look, honestly, but he's good fighting wise.
I am not familiar with.
Got Sandman. How can you not like Sandman? I mean, look at this. So cool. Honestly, they think they did a fantastic job with him. Yeah, he's a character I like to use a lot. Got Shocker, another Spider-Man character. And again, I love it when they bring back these old-fashioned designs of these Spider-Man characters. They've done it with almost all of them. I think they did an amazing job with the villains from Spider-Man in this game. But yeah, Shocker is pretty cool. We got Sif over here that could have been unlocked. We got Scar who could have been unlocked because he's a giant. We got Spider-Ham, again, just a big version of Spider-Man. I have not really much to say about that. Squirrel Girl, who I believe you just unlocked by saving her and her squirrels. Middle of the city of Chronopolis. Her combat is very basic. Very similar to Chipmunk.
If I spend another 2-hour lunch
Chipman
lost in
Hunk.
the hexagons, the boss is
Then we got Steel Serpent.
To make my mark on this world.
Just a karate-based style, super cool fighting. He's one of the few characters that doesn't like actually have like a power-based thing, like a power-based design that I actually like because of how cool his karate combat style is.
So,
yeah, again, nothing much to complain about.
Do we still become part of the world?
Got Superior Spider-Man, which is just a futuristic version of Spider-Man with webs in it. With his little legs. Look at that, that's just so cool. Like a tornado. Spider tornado. His design, honestly, is my favorite of all the Spider-Man.
If I spend another 2-hour lunch
Got Surtur. His boss fight was pretty fun to do. Honestly, I like the flame look they went for them for, but I just think it looks pretty awkward. Like, for example, when you're running, it looks very animated, doesn't look realistic. But honestly, he's just a cool character. He's very unique looking. Sword is very slow, but it doesn't matter because his size makes up for it. Tactical Force is just basically Iron Man. His combat is just a tad bit different.
This is quite the
conundrum. Has a few more things to it and can fly as well. Taserface, we got Taskmaster over here. Taskmaster, last time I saw him in the game again was in Spider-Man 1. He was a side quest villain. Not really much to say about him. We also got Terminatrix.
Ready for my mission.
Terminatrix can fly. Combat again, very similar to Iron Man. And yeah, just looks like a CDC character. Honestly, I like the look that they gave her in this game. The collector, we got the presence.
Hey there.
Presence is just his gold
Those as guardians.
build is
This
just
is
so
quite the
cool, and the way
conundrum.
he flies, man, with this chair is just amazing. So unique.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano?
Definitely like him a lot.
I like hot and dangerous as much as the next
Got
guy.
Throg, which
This
is just
too much.
a frog, literally.
Ugh.
Frog with
Can
like a
someone
Thor
do
build.
something about those
Then we got
awful
Torg,
Kang
who's like
announcements?
the King
Listening
Kong,
to the guy who destroyed our home.
the King Kong of Marvel.
Not my
Look at that elbow drop. I mean, that Randy Savage would be proud of that. Honestly, his combat is so cool. And honestly, I like the darker look that they gave him in this game. But yeah, considering being a large monkey, like there's not much you could do with this guy.
Must remember to buy cake.
Then there's Two Gun Kid. Obviously from his name, he just uses two guns, and he can be unlocked from the west. Got Ursa Major, who's another big, large tank. We got Ultimate Venom, and man, is he so cool.
This is
And
quite
Venom
the
is just such a
conundrum.
cool character in general, in all shapes and sizes. He is just such a cool character. His combat is very nice, and honestly, I always love the black ink look that they give him. The charge, obviously, just like all the other big giants.
Just a little
Probably
bit.
one of my favorite
If I
giants.
spend another 2-hour lunch lost
game.
in the hexagons, the boss.
When he's in a smaller, form, he's pretty much Carnage and Black Ink. And this is just Venom 2099. Looks blue as well, just like the Spider 2099.
Guardians,
There's Warmond. There's Wiccan.
I want to go home.
Lasers.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking.
And flies, just like so. Once again, as laser.
This is quite the
Pretty
conundrum.
cool. There's Wonder Man. There's Yellow Jacket.
Kang announcements.
Yellow Jacket also shoots lasers. That's a pretty cool BM. He's pretty fast, honestly. And honestly, I like his look. He almost looks like the Flash in a sense. He can also be a massive giant. And the last character from the original series of this game, before transitioning into more of the unlockable characters by way of DLCs, is Mr. Yondu.
I don't want to go to work today.
Citizens will be pleased to know that
Yondu has a nice cool mohawk,
Kango Rail service is
Atlantis
now
character.
free to all.
This is quite the
And look at
conundrum.
this, such a cool one. Character.
Life sure is great when it's not
So
raining
basic,
Nova
but-
Corps ships.
Super effective.
That Ronan is always so accusing.
And glide, of course.
I accuse him of being a big
Gonna
jerk.
skip over the custom characters and transition right to the rest. So we got Aleta Ogord,
Can someone do something
and
about
such
those
a
awful
sexy
Kang
suit, man.
announcements? Listening to the
Honestly,
guy who
fire looking
destroyed
character.
Boy, I could use a superhero
Nice
right
beam.
now.
I wonder
Fly.
if that Lemurian guy in the pool is
Not
here
much to
stay.
complain about.
He was super rude to me when I
Fire.
went to say hi.
Fire character. Oh, this bubble.
This is quite the conundrum.
Okay, so
I don't want to go to work today.
this is Major Victory. Pretty much Captain America.
Maybe we should just hop on
Imposter.
the Triangle Rail and go on a trip.
Has a beam as well.
Maybe to that sandy triangle place.
I'm trying to show Charlie. 7. There we go. This is Charlie 27. Pretty much the juggernaut.
Call the core! Ah!
I like him. Pretty cool. He has this massive beam. Honestly, super cool character. Honestly, you cannot complain about this guy. Fighting with him is awesome.
All right, Kang's defenses are down.
Got Martinex.
Finally gonna teach that no-good bucket
Pretty
a
much
lesson.
This is quite the conundrum.
Ice and fire as well.
Carnivorous
But he doesn't have much combat.
seems a
options, and he's pretty good long range because of his ice beam.
Being circulated saying people don't like being part of Chronopolis.
We got Nikki,
Citizens are reminded that
has
watching or
guns,
listening to any news other than official Kang
and has
news
obviously
is a
her
crime, punishable
human
by
like
lifelong imprisonment.
flame beam. But that's about it really. I don't really like her design that much if I'm being honest. We got Starhawk. Looks a lot like Loki. Fly just like so. Long beam. Yondu, but the classic version, and
This is quite the conundrum. I nearly
arrows
joined the
like
Nova
Bowman.
Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my
Same
hair.
little attack, just like so.
All right.
We got Hulk 2099.
The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no good bucket
Hate
head a
this.
lesson.
I hate this giant. He obviously is a historic
Pull the
figure,
core! Ah!
but man, I don't know. His design is super lame, super ugly.
Hello, citizen in peril
So I guess
over
it's
here.
just unique. Captain Assyria. Again, just multiple versions of Captain America.
Was here to stay. He was super
Similar
rude to me
characters
when I was
or imposters. Got Daredevil Noir. Daredevil, but in noir form. Look at his look, pretty cool. So I will say that I prefer this look over the actual original Daredevil.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain.
Iron Man 2020.
A sense of mystery.
Again, pretty
Like
cool
there's
looking
some
character.
sort of secret hidden inside.
Honestly, I love those gear edges that are on his shoulders. Pretty cool, awesome looking, and the gold is much more vibrant in this look. Then we got Lady Spider, who has a very similar build to Spider-Man. Again, I'm assuming her attacks will be the same. This is actually my first time using her.
Gonna play some
Since
Hexagon
unlocking
Blitz
her.
in my break. Just a little bit though.
She's cool.
If I spend another
She's
2-hour
definitely
lunch
cool
lost
looking.
in the hexagons,
Like
the
an
boss
old
is gonna
school
blitz
pilot.
me.
Got Nosferata.
I don't want to go to work today.
He's pretty cool,
So
honestly.
nuts out. Maybe I
Black
should
magic
just hop on the
vibes.
Kangol
Pretty cool
rail
looking
and go on a
character.
trip. Maybe
Pink
to that
highlights
sandy
to match her
triangle
boots,
place,
but
or the rainy castle
honestly,
place.
she's pretty cool. Got Warmaker. Laser beams and a laser bolt. Fly.
He was super rude to me when
I like
was
his
saying
look.
hi before.
But definitely like it. Like a Hawkeye, but the mustache needs to go.
That Ronan is always so
We got Gorilla
cute.
Man.
Well, I accuse
Gorilla
him
Man,
of being a big jerk.
I really like his costume. Again, he rolls just like Manape.
I'd say Xandar's
Combat's
actually
pretty
looking
cool.
pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped
Got
all
Jimmy
over by
Woo.
a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Jimmy Woo's standard.
Those
Literally all he
golden
has is the
helmets
gun,
are
but that's
so
about it.
fancy.
He has nothing else, but he's a cool looking character for a standard one. Got him 11.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps,
11
but I
shoots
hated
these
what the
lasers.
helmets did to my hair.
He has a beam, of course, but that's about it, really. Pretty much Cyclops. Reminds me a lot of one of Iron Man's builds. We got Uranian. Has this pretty
Can
cool helmet.
someone
It can
do
fly.
something
Brandon?
about those awful
Brandon?
Kang announcements.
Has a
Listening
beam,
to the guy
just
who
like so.
destroys
Honestly,
our
he's
home,
cool.
prattle on all day is
Again,
not
can't complain about
my
him.
idea of a good time.
Purple arts as well, so he can take more damage. We got Venus. I mean, just look at that. Very cool looking. She can sing, of course. But that's about it, really. She literally has 0 power-ups. Just a cool looking character, honestly. Very pretty. Then we got Rocket Raccoon Ravager edition.
So, what are we doing today? Huh?
Just from a mission, but he just looks literally the exact same. Just with a new outfit. I would say I like this version better. It's more simple and basic. Got Eagle.
Gonna play
Again,
some
shoots
Hexagon Blitz in my
lasers.
break. Just a little bit though.
His
If I spend
ball is
another
so
2
cool
hours
looking,
on
man.
the hexagons,
Look at that
the
glistening
boss
blue
never
beam
lets me.
all over it. And those eyes are just lingering. Wouldn't expect it from his look, but he's just awesome. We got Kraglin.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore
The
building
Mohawk
seems
is
a
not it,
little
but her
dangerous. I
gun
hope
is
some
pretty
brave
strong.
gardener takes care of it
And again,
before
has
it
the
eats
same attack.
somebody.
I wonder if that Lumerian
As Yondu.
was here to stay. He was super
Pretty cool
rude to
look.
me when I went to say hi before.
Costume wise. The hair needs to go. We got Stakar Ogord. Sorry if I'm butchering these names.
So,
Stakar Ogord
now that we're
has a
in
pistol.
Chronopolis, do we still become
Honestly,
part
I
of the
really like
Warmaker?
his look.
'Cause I was really
Rhino
looking
gun
forward
just
to
looks
chatting
awesome,
with my
man. But he is pretty effective long range. Star-Lord Voyager. Not gonna go over this
the Novacore,
again.
but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
From a mission.
Star-Lord, legendary outlaw.
Look. Tullk, sorry.
Novacore
Has a
are
nice,
so
cool looking attack from aerial.
Come on, Guardians.
Has a
How
blitz with
long
the
does
guns.
it take to beat one
That's
god?
about it, really. Again,
I wanna go
pretty
home
basic.
already.
Totally awesome Hulk. Literally Hulk. Just if he looked in the
I
2011s.
accuse him of being a big
I
jerk.
don't know how I feel about this Hulk,
I
honestly.
do so enjoy sitting
His
next to the
his
central
slap is a
fountain.
lot more
It
effective,
emits a
but
sense of mystery.
I don't know. I'm not sure
like
about
there's
the
some sort of
shorts and
secret
the
hidden
band
inside.
and the hair, man.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good.
We got
Considering the place was shot to bits.
Sparky, who's the second dog-based character, anime-based character in this game. Combat is super good for a dog. Obviously dash, just like so. Not really much else to say. Give these Scooby
I'd take a
vibes.
trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would
They got
love making
Hawkeye,
sand
who's
castles. And I've heard the weather
Run
is
by Kate
pretty
Bishop.
fair. Oh.
Not really a fan of this version of Hawkeye. However, she is still effective, and I like her bow, the way she matches.
Oh,
Pretty cool
everything I
character.
need in this town is either
And there's
destroyed or
Ironheart.
just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a
The
lot,
Iron Man,
Kang.
but I honestly like her. I like her suit, honestly, just awesome, man. Got Nova. Oops, sorry. My controller dis- Nova's pretty cool. Fly.
I think I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my break. Just a little bit, though. If I
Got
spend
it.
another
You
2-hour
got
lunch lost
Viv?
in the Hexagons, the boss is gonna
I
blitz
don't
me.
like Viv, honestly. But she's pretty awesome. In terms of mobility, she can't much better than her. The way she glides over the air. That's really it. Really, her main combat is her forehead.
Come on,
Wasp.
Guardians. How long
Nadia Pym, the Nadia Pym version.
I want to go home already.
Such a cool version of Wasp, man. I mean,
Help!
how can you not like this version? It's like the villain version, and it's super cool looking. Moon Girl.
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Moon Girl's combat is super cool, honestly. You'd think she's just
I'd say Xandar's actually looking
a
pretty
jobber
good.
character.
Considering the place was shot to bits,
Not one to take
stomped
serious,
all
but
over by a
honestly, her combat is
celestial,
pretty
then
awesome.
ripped up and dropped into some
Pretty
kind
much
of
just
crazy
uses
limbo world.
rollers. Combat is just so cool and unique. Can't hate on her, honestly. Devil Dinosaur. I would consider this not a character,
Life sure
but
is great when it's not raining Novacore
dinosaurs, as
ships.
you know, are extinct. Honestly, though,
Who decided to put our city next to
there's
an
not much
active
you can do with
volcano?
him, honestly. I love this role that he does,
dangerous,
but
as much as the next guy, but
that's about
this
it,
is too
really.
much.
Pretty cool. Got Black Panther.
Black Panther is ready to
Vibranium
strike
suit.
once
Man,
more.
this suit is so awesome. They did such a good job with Black Panther.
So,
his
now
costumes
that
look
we're
awesome
in
in
Chronopolis,
this
do
game.
we still become part of the world mind? Cause I was
Then we
really
got
looking forward to
Erik
chatting with my
Killmonger. Ponytail, big fan of. Gun, super cool. Combat, very effective.
How long does it take to beat one guy?
Big fan.
I want to go home already.
Look at that, man. Man, they did such an incredible job with these Wakanda characters. I just can't express it enough.
All right, tank defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna
We
teach
got
that Nova
Everett
buckethead a
Ross.
lesson.
Another one of the stable
Hello,
characters. Honestly,
Citizen
love
Imperil
how
over
they
here.
have their own poses when they're standing still, and he's a cool looking character. We got Ulysses Claw. Has his own gun.
Must remember to buy cake.
Teams with it pretty nicely.
Everything I need in this town is either destroyed
He-
or
he's
just straight
a
up
cool looking
doesn't
character.
exist anymore.
I like his little
Thanks a
sideburn
lot,
beard.
Kang.
Fits him perfectly. Nice little design, honestly. Got Nakia.
Ugh.
Attacks with these
Can
wrinkle.
someone do
sort-
something about those awful Kang
Again,
announcements?
unique.
Listening
cool.
to the guy who destroyed our home prattle
Can't really
all
complain
day
about
is
her, and she
not
could use her
my
spear when
idea
she
of a
slams
good
down.
time.
We got
I wonder if
Okoye,
that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay.
the epitome
He was
of
super
fighting in
rude to me when I went to say
Wakanda
hi
from the woman's side. Her combat with the spirit is pretty cool, and she has a pretty cool attack with it as well, with this whirlpool tornado attack. She's cool looking as well. Blackout. Man, those shards that he shoots are so cool looking, and that glide, look at that. Look at the design of that purple cloud. It's just so awesome.
Like there's some sort of
Can't really complain about Black Bolt's.
hidden
His attacks are
inside.
looking really nice, and he's a pretty cool looking character as well.
All right.
We got Cloak
Down.
from his name.
Guardians are
Can
finally
literally
gonna
become
teach that
invisible
no-good
and become a
buckethead a
cloak
lesson.
himself. He's such a cool looking character. Got Dagger.
I wonder if that
Shines
Lemurian guy
bright
in the
like
pool
a
is here to
diamond, and
stay.
honestly,
He was
such a
super
cool
rude
looking
to me when I went to
character.
say hi before.
Very aesthetically pleasing.
Ugh.
Thank you, Sky, for that, Loops.
Everything I need in this town is either destroyed
those
or
shards
just straight up
just-
doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
Definitely recommend unlocking her. We got Mr. Negative. One of the, again, underlooked characters from the Spider-Man series until you start playing his video games and pay attention to the comics. You wouldn't really pay much attention to him, but he is just awesome, man. And again, they did a fantastic job with him in his combat.
Ronan is always
Looks
so
very
accusing.
cool.
Well, I accuse him
Very
of being a
cool.
big jerk.
Got Nightmare. Don't know what to say about Nightmare, honestly. His ability to ride this horse while he's in the sky is so awesome. So awesome.
Maybe to that
Super cool character. I can't really complain about him, to be honest. But I don't use him much, even though he's aesthetically pleasing. Got Shroud.
Can someone do something about
Again,
those
like the way
awful
Shroud
Kang
looks a lot.
announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed
And
our
again,
home
I love
prattle
those
all
black,
day is
purple mists
not
that these characters
my idea
release.
of a good
He's
time.
so cool looking.
I'd say Xandar's
Super
actually looking
badass.
pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits,
Got
stomped all
Silvermane.
over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped
Those
into some
lasers.
kind of
Honestly,
crazy
again,
limbo world.
really like his suit. Again, nothing much to complain about. Very cool looking character. Very cool looking character. Alex Wilder.
Must remember to buy cake.
So dashes just like so, and cloak very frequently. But besides that, his combat is very
carnivorous
basic.
plant near the Novacore building seems a little
Massive hair.
dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it
Chasey,
before it
or
eats
sorry,
somebody.
Chase Time has the double wheelies that cover up her hands. Has the goggles as well.
Tank defenses are down.
Can
The
fly,
Guardians are finally gonna
and
teach
wow,
that no-good
look at
buckethead
that
a
Julie
lesson.
Beam. Awesome, man. Gertrude
Was
Yorks.
thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sandcastles.
Just
And I
literally a
heard the weather
musician.
is pretty fair. Oh.
Decent combat. But probably one of the uglier looking characters in the game.
I do so
Nico
enjoy
Minoru.
sitting next
Look
to
at the
the
way she
central
runs.
fountain.
Very
It
interesting.
emits a sense of
The
mystery.
way she shoots is pretty awesome.
Like there's some sort of
Can fly, of course.
hidden inside.
And of course, that's interesting combat. Carolina Dean. And combat again makes her glisten, which is pretty cool. Oh man, the animation
Come
is just
on,
awesome, but
Guardians. How
the
long
combat
does
is
it
pretty
take to
basic
beat
and pretty
one
repetitive
guy?
as well,
I
so
wanna go
not really
home
much to say about her, but she's really cool when she beams like that with that rainbow.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking
Got
pretty
Molly
good,
Hayes,
considering the place was shocked to bits.
and
Stomped all over
not much
by a
combat.
celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo.
She has those whirly dashes. One of the smaller characters in the game, I would say. Old Lace, another dinosaur. His combat is way more fluent and faster. Skull Obsidian.
I nearly joined
This is
the
one of the
Nova
few
Corps,
large
but I
villain
hated
figures
what
that
the
showed up
helmets
in
did
the
to my
Avengers
hair.
Infinity War game. Sorry, movie. And he's honestly, he's strong. He's also cool looking in this game. Thanos, who is just so good in this game. He's like so good. Look at this. He's just such a badass
Thanos.
king. Has his large beams, and again they give him his old look, which is awesome. But he can do whatever, honestly. He's just super effective. Man, that gauntlet attack on there as well, it's so cool.
That carnivorous
Corvus Glaive.
Nova Corps
Corvus Glaive, sorry.
is a little dangerous.
I'm messing up these names a lot because I'm really trying to rush.
Takes care of it before it
But
eats somebody.
his attacks are pretty cool. Again, not much to complain about. Spear is pretty awesome looking as well. That's about it. You got Bonnie Mao. Like a Harry Potter character. But believe it or not, he is part of Marvel.
The Guardians are
And
finally gonna
he's
teach
pretty
that
cool
no-good
as
bucket
well.
a lesson.
Groot, the Avengers Infinity
I'd
War
say
edition.
Xandar's actually looking pretty good.
Exactly how he looked like
Place
in
was
the...
shocked to bits,
in
stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some
Proxima
kind of crazy
Midnight.
limbo world.
Has this almost like a batarang for an attack. But look at that laser attack. Pretty sick. And if you actually pay attention, she does have gold arms. Super Giant.
I do
Uh,
so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain.
I'm not really a fan of her, to be honest.
Mystery, like there's some
Pretty
sort of
basic.
secret hidden inside.
Hulkbuster. I mean, you can't go wrong with Hulkbuster. He is huge. So big.
On Guardians, how long
And honestly,
one guy? I want to go
you
home
know,
already.
I like how he looks. I would have removed the lines in the middle of his body, but he's pretty cool looking for what he is right now.
Korean guy in the police uniform.
Can't complain about him much.
He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp movie.
Yeah.
Looks pretty similar to the generic Ant-Man, but he's cool. He's cool looking. I would say that. We got Crossfire. Crossfire just uses her dualies.
Was thinking I'd take a
And
trip to Egypt.
again,
I bet
he doesn't really do much
making sand castles, and I've heard the
special,
weather
but
is
he's a
pretty
cool looking character again.
fair.
Once again,
Oh.
the Egghead, who's could potentially be the ugliest character in the game. He releases these awesome ass whirlpools, and honestly, you can't complain about his combat much. Next, we got Ghost.
Can someone do something
Again, has
about
that
those
floating
dark
across
and
badass style.
The
Has a nice beam, and honestly, very cool looking.
is not my idea of a good time.
Giant Man. obviously from his name, can become a giant. Pretty big, but I would say that I just prefer using Ant-Man
I
instead.
wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
We already discussed Giant Man initially.
Oh, everything.
We already
in
seen
this
him
town
before.
is either destroyed or
We got the
just
Human
straight
Fly,
up
who
doesn't
was like
exist
the Marvel
anymore.
version of Firefly.
Thanks a lot, Kang.
All right, Kang's defenses are down.
Honestly, I like his
The
combat.
Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good
Yeah,
buckethead a
again,
lesson.
can't complain about it much. Power is just spit.
Can someone do something about those
There you go,
awful
Stinger.
Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle
cool.
all day is not my
And
idea
not
of
much
a
to
good
complain
time.
about. Her attacks are super fast when she's small, just like Wasp.
Come on,
Become a giant,
Guardians.
just like so.
How long does it take to beat one guy?
And last but not
I wanna
least,
go
we
home
got
already.
Wasp. Again, HD version. Pretty cool looking. I would say the goggles are a bit of a throw off, but he's super fast and effective. And about moral of the story, this game has a lot of unlockables, super cool characters.
Can
I love
someone
the
do something
designs
about
with
those
almost all the
Kang
characters, especially some of
announcements?
the
Listening to
Spider-Man
guy who
villains.
destroyed our
Just
home
so awesome
prattle
and so
all day is
old-fashioned
not
and nice.
my idea of a good time.
I would have liked to case all the characters in the game rather than just the ones that I have officially unlocked. I've unlocked a lot more than I have
We decided
actually
to put our city next to an
thought.
active volcano. I
But,
like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but
that's
this is
just
too much.
many, and some a few of them literally were not capable of being unlocked as of right now because of me playing this game super late. So
What a
eventually led to the
Kang-tastic day.
issue of
Sorry, I get paid
their
to say
ability
that.
to get their unlockability missions got updated. So I'm not sure because I literally tried to unlock Adam Warlock through the dance off mission and it just didn't work. Either way, I'm probably gonna just spend more time unlocking them later on. I just wanted to showcase the characters that I currently have. Honestly, pretty cool roster. I don't think they're ever gonna top this roster ever in a Lego game. If they do, I'll be impressed. But not much to say about it. It's pretty awesome. Would have loved to give more background story of all the characters, but like I said again, there's almost so much little time in the videos, so thought I'd just give you a very brief overview of how they act in the game and their looks, my view on them. But hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.
I do so enjoy